Hi, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys.com, home of technical analysis education. Click the link for a free week trial, no credit card required, and gain access to our multiple live broadcasts daily, community chat room, educational videos, nightly watch lists, and more. Invest in your education and future and join the community today.
Hey everyone, looking at the volatility sector, we'll look at VIX, XIV, uvxy, and tvix. So anytime there's any weakness in the markets, everyone starts to look at these volatility index, and there's always some nice pops when there's panic and big dumps, but we haven't seen that in the market. We've seen just some consolidation. Market is still strong, higher lows, higher highs, and knocking on the door of all-time highs pretty much every day these days. So anytime people are trying to play this name, it should be short-term in my opinion because of how short-term the bullish moves are. So we're rejecting from the 100-day moving average resistance, unable to get above it. Clearly a day trading stock. People aren't holding this overnight. As you can see, these long upper wicks of profit taking. And then the dump Friday, closed below all moving average supports. We're looking down at support at $11 psychological, and we zoom out and look at the weekly and see just how bearish we have been. Lower highs and lower lows for the past year. And all moving averages resistance on the daily and the weekly time frame. Very clearly a bear. And there are instruments that are inverse VIX that are doing extremely well. Look at the past 2 months for XIV, which is inverse. We've gone from the lows back at the end of June down in $21, and we're almost at 100% gains, over 80% gains in 2 months. So we're riding the 10-day moving average support, showing a lot of strength. Didn't lose that middle Bollinger Band, and now we're breaking out above the upper Bollinger Band for continuation to the upside. The weekly chart extremely bullish. We are at highs we've seen in the past year and a half, and XIV is on fire. If you're looking to play a name longer term, more than just day trading, XIV is your play. And look at this bull flag. Big flagpole to the upside, a couple weeks of consolidation, parallel support and resistance lines on a brief pullback, continuation to the upside for the bulls. So the two names that track the VIX, uvxy and tvix, 3 times ETFs, I want to stress this a whole lot. It is designed to go to zero. These instruments are designed to go to zero with time decay. So what that means is you can short this long term and essentially have guaranteed money. And obviously that's because the market is in a bullish market. If that were to change, so would this strategy. But there are people out there that are shorting tvix and uvxy and literally just earning residual income by doing that. And I'm going to go back and look at these long-term weekly charts, but look at this daily chart, just absolutely dumping. 10-day moving average resistance, keeping the price down. Here's our little bounce attempt where everybody says, oh, is it time to switch to uvxy and tvix? Nope, it keeps getting rejected from the middle Bollinger Band and the 10-day moving average resistance and hitting lower lows. Gap down, close at the low of the day. Looking at the weekly chart, look at these gains in 2016. So we start 2016, we see a move up on that panic in February, and we were at 310. And now reverse splits and everything are why these prices are so high up here. But it's going to have to reverse split forever because it's designed to go to zero. And the only way it won't go to zero is by reverse splitting. So 310 down to $19, $18. That's huge gains in the past 6 months. So shorting UVIX and TVIX is guaranteed money in this market. And there are people that are doing it day after day. TVIX is the exact same, cannot get over the middle Bollinger Band, dumped to lower lows at all-time lows, and it's going to reverse split and do this whole thing over again. So let's zoom out, 8-year chart. Too long. Let's zoom in, 5-year chart. We started this instrument up at $194,000. And again, that's because of the reverse splits, that it factors in what the price was way back then before all of the reverse splits took place. So $198,000, and now we're at 20. And that is over a period of 4 years. So I cannot make this any more clear. This picture cannot make it any more clear. If you are playing TVIX, UVXY, or VIX bullish, you are playing against the trend, and it is a lot harder to make money. So that is the final image I'll leave you with here. I appreciate you watching and hope you have a good long weekend.